Alright, so let's take a look at this problem. A radio tower is located 325 feet from a building. From a window in the building, a person determines the angle of elevation to the top of the tower is 43 degrees and the angle of depression to the bottom of the tower is 31 degrees. How tall is the tower? I think we did a problem identical to this in class, but it was like 400 feet. So really it's the same problem. Um, we've, we've got some building and our we've got some tower and we've got some observer in a window, and we're going to ignore like the height of people and stuff like that, and the angle of elevation to the top of the tower. The angle of elevation to the top of the tower, the observer would have to tilt their head back, up 43 degrees to see the top of the tower. To see the bottom of the tower, you have to tilt your head down. You're looking down from the window. And that's 31 degrees. Let's define some variables here. Let's the height to the window, let's call that A. And from the window to the top of the tower, let's call that B. And then our tower, the height of the tower will just be A plus B. So let's use these two right triangles to determine A and B. It tells us that the distance from the building to the tower is 325. So using, we have the legs of these right triangles, so we'll be using tangent. Let's come in and get a picture of this. I've drawn this so big that I need to get rid of it to have room for and unless you take a picture of it like this, it doesn't shrink well. Alright, so if we use this bottom right triangle, then we have that the tangent of 31 degrees is equal to the opposite leg over the adjacent, which I've defined the opposite leg to be A, and they gave us the 325 feet as the distance between the building and the tower. So now if we use the upper triangle, right triangle here, and let's have that be the tangent of 43 degrees is B over 325. So all I have to do is to find the height of the towers, add A and B together. To get A, I'll multiply 325 to both sides and get A to be 325 times the tangent of 31. I'll get B to be 325 times the tangent of 43. So you can see that this idea is occurring again and again, and we could have, like memorized formulas and gone for it directly, but there's just too many different type of problems and situations to just continually do that. So we've got degrees fixed to 1 radian, 325. I'll just factor that out when I key it in because it'll just be easier for me to say tangent of 31 plus the tangent of 43. So I'm getting that the height of this tower to a tenth of a foot is 498.3 feet. Alright, so I hope that helps.